despicable. It absolutely disgusts someone. It's appalling. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That was true. It is lower than low. It's vile. It's true. Wrong. Lower than low. Vaulting. It's a violent thing to do. What Margaret did is it's a violent thing to do. Absolutely disgusting. It's lower than don't do that. That was so don't do that. It's lower.
This is coming. I've always defended her. She did not pre-calculate. And now she's spinning this horrible story that I am trying to hurt her. That hurts me.
Teresa, junk spread rumors that I was right. I think true. If it wasn't for you, it would movie out. You're the one who put it out there. Are you kidding me?
Let's eat dinner. Let's eat dinner.
Disgusting liar.
You better get that bitch out of my face. Get that bitch, white trash, got this bitch out of my face. White trash, she's disgusting. White trash, I don't like her tone. You wanna come at me? I'm coming at you 20 times harder. I'm gonna come up there and beat the crap out of that bitch. White trash, you disgusting, vile, thing.
Let's go. I wanna go. I'm done with her. That's it, I'm done with her. She's a thirsty, disgusting, vile person.
You think I'm gonna sit there with that white trash bitch? I'm white trash. I don't wanna be around her. It's my opinion. It's my, if I go there and attack Margaret, you think you want me to do that? No, I don't want to be around Margaret.
Antisocial personality disorder, having no regards for others' rights or feelings, lack empathy and remorse for wrongdoings, and have the need to exploit and manipulate others for personal gain. Sounding very descriptive of Teresa. Teresa is a good friend to no one but herself. It appears she's on bad terms with the whole cast, which will come as no surprise because she can't keep a friend. Hence, why GR had to be a paid friend to Teresa this season. We admire the spectacle she brings, and we imagine there will be no New Jersey free from her presence. Nevertheless, continuously promoting an ignorant woman who lacks the ability to resolve a situation with communicating like an adult and resorts to violence is burdensome. Bully has lost her entertainment value. Does she know how schizophrenic she appeared, vocalizing those obscenities at Marge and calling her white trash? Even Louis gave her a peculiar look, which could also explain why the wedding was stalled. Likely didn't realize she was that insane. Does Teresa not consider herself Caucasian? Does she not know she was the one acting like trash in that restaurant? Wouldn't be flabbergasted at the knowledge of her being oblivious because her head is basically comprised of concrete. It's maddening that Teresa demands loyalty, but she's never been loyal to anyone, including her only brother and sister-in-law. She has rules for her friends, the kind that apply to them but not to her. It's difficult to watch Teresa be upset at Marge bringing up Bill's affairs, considering all the hurt that she caused another family the previous year. The fact that she's still on Watch What Happens Live saying she was just being the girl's girl while she was filmed telling everyone at the party, except Jackie, is unnerving. Teresa always has a reverse blame reaction when she's publicly criticized. She used it on Jacqueline with stripper and Kim D with the Juicy Joe cheating rumors. And when she was called out for pulling Mark's ponytail, she went on a throwing tantrum. She reacts violently or she deflects the accusation back at the person when confronted. Teresa doesn't want friends. She wants troopers who are not allowed to expose her or dig into her business. She relishes in the company of folks that have to agree with every move. She has a god complex with a grandiose way of thinking. Jennifer bent over backwards with Andy Cohen trying to prove that she's a great friend to Teresa, which would make one think that she's trying to make amends for something. I guess we'll know soon. Wouldn't be surprised if it's linked to her exposing the involvement with Serena from Tenafly. She called Kathy and Rosie's father an absentee, and when Kathy replied that her father was a coward, she flips. When she came out of jail, she walked into Jacqueline's house, comparing it to her case when Chris had filed for bankruptcy. As soon as Jacqueline replied, she flies off the handle. She told Danielle to pull Margaret's hair and turned around to get mad at production. Now here she is with an aggressive table flip 2.0. What if Margaret decided to press assault charges against her? One thing that is accordant about the bully is that she's consistent in exploiting her so-called friends who have confirmed the impartiality of their friendship over the years. Most are now ex-friends. She makes the same mistakes in her judgment repeatedly of people's characters and not realizing where her loyalties should be. She loathes being alone and is desperate to be in love and married again. She looked back and she realized that she deserved to be loved in a way Giudice never showed her. Jumping into this relationship, she's likely unhappy right now. If she was, Margaret's antics wouldn't bother her. She likely knows in her heart that Lois ain't the one, but she will never admit she made a mistake. The Black Dolores must have confronted her with the truth and it got them feuding. It is obvious she's so overwhelmed with most of them and considers them co-workers at this point, which is kind of sad that she wouldn't accept Dolores' honesty as looking out for her best interest. She's likely raising two more sociopaths, Gia and Melania. The other two might be able to be decent human beings eventually. Some viewers are convinced that the bully knew exactly what Juicy Joe was doing and she deserved that jail time because here she is again protecting an abuser and attempting to hide his skeleton. practice. I guess we'll see when his mask comes off and we can yell, "I told you so," which sadly might be too late. The most mind-boggling aspect of any particular dialogue as pertaining to the bully is the fact that people actually try to dissect her behavior or understand it. There is really no depth to her. There is no logic. Absolutely no moral. She is the poster child for hypocrisy. Her hogwash mantra about family, loyalty, and friendship and boundaries only applies to Teresa. She's a cash cow. It's obvious that production would never have kept someone of this caliber except to bring in the ratings. She is becoming a train wreck every week. Fortunately, no one in her world is willing to stop the exploitation of such stupidity. All in all, any inkling of respect we have for Teresa is gone. She is just an awful person. Absolutely no substance. Grow up, Teresa.